Hi, I'm Linda Cardamus, and I write at teachfortheheart.com, and I'm also the author of Create Your Dream Classroom. And today I want to share with you a little bit about Classroom Management 101. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you realize that controlling and managing a classroom is hard, probably a lot more challenging than you may have thought. And I have to say, I've been there. When I first started teaching, I thought I was ready to go. I thought things would go pretty well. But I soon found myself trying to start class and just looking around and realizing that no one was even listening to me. And I really just struggled with managing my classroom a lot more than I thought that I would. And I just remember looking around and realizing I have got to do something. And I have to tell you, it was not an easy journey, but I sought advice, I learned from my mistakes, and I started working to correct them. And I have to tell you, eventually I got there. I finally got to the point where I was confident in my ability to lead my class, to the point where I finally could actually enjoy teaching. And the more I thought about the challenges that I faced and how much other teachers face these same exact issues, the more I realized I just had to create a course that shared all those lessons I learned all in one place. I've written about them throughout my blog and such, and some in my book, but I just wanted to put it all in one place where it'd be easy to consume, easy to understand. And that's how Classroom Management 101 was born. When I wrote Classroom Management 101, I thought the easiest way to do it would be to split it up into modules. And so there are 6 modules in Classroom Management 101. The first one, as you can see, deals with developing the right mindset, because you really can't effectively manage your classroom unless your mind's in the right spot first. So we talk about a lot of different things in this first module. We talk about how we need to be humble, how we need to take responsibility, have the right motive, all kinds of things like that. Once we develop the right mindset, we move on to module two rather, which is about how to prepare a plan. I don't know about you, but I got myself in a ton of trouble my first year because I did not have a plan. So something would happen and I just would kind of not know what to do, so I'd either deal with it poorly or I wouldn't deal with it at all because I didn't know what to do. So in module two, we talk all about how to develop that plan, how to determine your consequences, rewards, expectations, making a plan for how you'll address different issues so that when something happens, you'll know just what to do and you'll be able to deal with it effectively. Module 3 is about preventing problems, and I think this is so important in a classroom. We'll never prevent all the problems from occurring, but there's so many things we can do to cut back on the number of issues that we face. And so we deal with a lot of strategies about how to manage your classroom well so that you don't have as many problems to deal with. Module 4 deals though with the fact that no matter what you do, there will still be some issues. So what do you do? This module is extremely practical, as all of them are, but this one in particular, we really get to talk about a lot of specific things, such as how do you have a conversation with the student? How about a parent? What do you do about chatter or blurting or those kids that like to get out of their seat and wander around? What about complaining or defiance? What about those kids who intentionally disrupt your class or class clowns? We deal with each of these issues and try to give you some specific strategies for dealing with it. Module 5 is about inspiring your students to learn, or you could say motivating your students. I just like the word inspire a little bit better. But a lot of teachers, as I talk to them, say that motivating students is one of the most difficult challenges. And I have to say I agree. It's really tough when you've got kids that just don't seem interested or just don't want to learn. And there's always some in every class. So we deal with some specific strategies for how to inspire those students to learn. The last module, I personally had a lot of fun creating, and it's about how to troubleshoot some challenging situations. So I just asked a lot of teachers, what's one of your most challenging situations? And I got a lot of great answers. And so we just deal with 13 different specific challenges in this module. For example, what do you do if you get a new student mid-year? How do you prevent misbehavior from happening behind your back? How do you manage transitions? How do you keep the class organized with a small group? What about cell phones, substitute teachers, student drama, all kinds of fun maybe isn't the best word, but normal challenges that we face as a teacher. How can we deal with those? So those are the 6 modules. So you can see there's a lot of practical information, but you might still be wondering, is Classroom Management 101 for me? And all I can do is tell you who I designed the course for. And I designed it with my primary audience in mind of either new teachers or teachers who just have been struggling to manage their classroom. So if that's you, if you're starting out, first or second year, or you've just had trouble managing, maybe you've been around for a while, but you're just struggling, then this course is definitely designed with you in mind. Another group of teachers that might also benefit from the course would be those who just want some new ideas. Maybe what you're doing is working pretty well, but you feel like there's room for improvement. I think this course will definitely bring you some new ideas. As far as grade level, this course is for any teacher in grades K through 12. I specifically taught middle school, so some of the examples I give are come from middle school, but as I said, it's designed for teachers all the way from K up through 12. So how exactly does the course work? Well, first of all, there's about an average of 10 lessons per module, and each lesson is basically a 5 to 10 minute video, and then it might also include some download or additional links to additional resources, some supplementary materials, things like that. There's no homework though, so I try to give practical steps at the end, but there's no homework. Anything I give you is something that I'll suggest that you might want to do to specifically help with your classroom. No busy work. The nice thing about these videos is you can watch them at your own pace. There's no limit on this course. When you purchase the course and enroll, you get what I like to call lifetime access. So as long as the course is available, which is indefinite at this point, you have access to it. So if you want to watch them all in one weekend, feel free. If you want to, space them out or even wait until, the summer or sometime when you have more time, that's completely your option to do that as well. Another great thing that the course involves is a printable manual. So I recently put together a manual that basically outlines a lot of the highlights and key points, as well as a bunch of additional resources and links. That way you don't have to sit there and take copious notes. You can kind of just watch the video even while you're doing something else and have those key points right there for you in the manual. One last thing I wanted to mention to you in case you're still debating is that I definitely offer a 100% satisfaction guarantee. There's different styles of classroom management and different styles of learning. So if you get this course and start going through it and just realize, it just doesn't seem like a good fit for me, all you have to do is send me an email saying, I'm sorry, this didn't work out for me, and I'll go ahead and refund your money, no problem at all. So you really don't need to worry about it. If it ends up that you don't like it, then it's no problem. So I hope to see you in Classroom Management 101. One other thing I did want to mention here is the difference between the individual and the VIP access. Basically, you can see both of these different options include all 6 all 6 modules, as well as the printable manual. So those are both included in both options. Both options include unlimited access to all the videos, as well as 2 bonus activities. One bonus activity is the pre-course evaluation that helps you identify the areas in which you have the most potential to improve. Do you like how that was worded there? And the second one talks about, it's a post-course activity. So after you finish the course, it helps you develop a system. It's very simple, but a simple, effective system for remembering what you've learned and making sure you actually apply it. Those are included in both. The VIP access has 3 extra bonuses. First of all, you receive an autographed copy of Create Your Dream Classroom. Secondly, complimentary enrollment for a friend. So you'll receive a second enrollment so you can have a friend or colleague go through the course with you for free. And finally, you get exclusive access to me via email and also via a private VIP Facebook group. So those are a couple of the bonuses in the VIP access. Of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at linda@teachfortheheart.com. Thanks, and I look forward to seeing you in Classroom Management 101.